Hi, everybody. We are going to talk about the introspection and the principal objectives that have in the daily life of human beings, and why this aspect is very important to develop a self-knowledge, trust in work aspects. Also, we are going to show you the purpose of the surveys and the results that we obtain from each one of the questions, analyzing what every human being thinks and the behavior. So, the introspection is the reflexive capability that owns the human mind to be aware of their own states, feelings, and emotions. In the book declared that the introspections become conscious of something in the mind. This can be as natural something coming into one's physical field, vision, and observation. The introspection is an important factor by which the human being can see its interior and analyze to themselves, making a review of its contents and what surrounds them, taking into account the experiences that have in the life. On another hand, the practice of introspection begins by the actions of listening to themselves. In any situation that we are present or where we find ourselves immersed in our personality and those around us, taking into account the positive behaviors, and thus learn about the stimulation of the actions.
This time on the question are designed with the objective that when there are people who are going to respond, they will carry out self-analysis of their thoughts and be able to self-reflect because human becomes mass carried out and the circumstance to put their thoughts, emotions, and feelings in order.
Okay, now we are going to tell you about a survey which was about introspection. This was a survey which was applied to 26 people. Here you can see the statistics, or here appear the quantity of people who were interviewed. Those people were from different careers. This survey was applied in Spanish because those people didn't know English. Here we go. I would like to tell you that this survey consisted of 20 questions. Some of them were open and some of them multiple choice. So I would like to start with this one. What are human being defects are corrected and comprehended by introspection? So as we can see here, most of people chose this answer, which was number A, which corresponds to the blue point. It was related with feelings and emotions, and here we have this percentage which is 53.8%, and it was the correct answer because it was the best answer because it involves the other answers, and as we already know, introspection is related to that. Here we have what kind of knowledge does human being allowed to control his own mental states and of being himself. So in this part, most of people chose B, and it corresponds to self-analysis because it examines thoughts, feelings, and motives. But in this question, in this answer, which was chosen by most of people, we have a 76.9%. I think that it was not the best answer. The correct answer was A, which corresponds to psychology because it knows the emotion of human beings and it can control them. Here we have the other one. What reaction does introspection do in human being? In this part, it's It's divided because it is similar, the percentage. Here we have this one, which we have 38.5%, and the answer was satisfaction with ourselves. I think that introspection is not exactly related to that. Um, Introspection is how can we be aware of our actions, emotions, and that kind of things. And I think that
Okay, in this video I want to explain you the results about the review that I do with my group. So the first is why hasn't human being solved their own defects? So the first one is no conformity, lack of autonomy, cultural beliefs and traditions, pursuit and perfection, failure to reflect their shortcomings. So I think that the people only think in their negative things and don't think that they can change these bad behaviors or be better. The second is why must human beings study himself to be able to help the treat to others to dwell the defects? So the first is the reflection of self. What can give the others be more supportive? The learn in live society and the mistake that they don't accept in different situations. The number three is why the new continuous search of human beings, the common questions, the common answers that the people give is the meaning of life and the happiness is the purpose that every person have in their life. Other question is, do you detect your emotional states and from people who are around in any determinate situation? Yes or not? Why? They say that if their attitude and their behaviors and the mode of things can be determined, the change the, of the behaviors that the people have in different situations. The emotions. Number nine, write two qualities which describe you at the moment of treating two others to be socialized in some mediums. So the first is talkative and friendly, committed and dedication, clean a team, and sincere and tolerant. This is the most important. Number 10 is write two defects that which describe at the moment of treating with others is the negative aspect that some people describe. So arrogant and confident, impatient and serious, sarcasm and hypocrisy usually with some people. What quality do you prefer at the moment of interacting with someone? The most common are sincerity, joy, tolerance, and respect. This is the common attitude that every person needs to have a good relation with others. Number 12. What phrase do you feel identified with the difficult moments of life? This is a day without the smile is a without life.